Wagwan, how are you? Greetings to you all. Welcome, everybody. So, today is another day which the Lord has made, and here we are rejoicing. I'm rejoicing with you as I'm sitting here. So, we are doing reaction videos. This channel is reaction channel. So, to those who are new, because each day we get new members, new subscribers. So thank you so much for always believing in Pamela's World Kenya channel. So thank you so much. I'm happy, I'm humble, I'm grateful for the people, many of you whom we started the journey with together. Thank you so much. So today I dedicated this day to thank you. And as we move with the video, which I'm going to make ahead, concerning the Nyabohanse podcast. So feel at home. Thank you so much because there was a time during within the year, during mid-year, I am during which month was that? May, June. This one person who came and mocked our channel, because this is our channel, it's no longer mine. I just said, oh, you just 200 subscribers. How many? Kenya has a big population. Why can't you even have ABCD? And I just said, you can make us, because you can. Once you subscribe, then we grow. So I'm happy here. We are 1,000 plus, and now I'm asking, let's pull our socks the way we did it last time, and we reach 1,000 plus now. So let's reach 5K. So that is my humble request. And I want our channel, because this is what I want to dwell on. I want our channel to be a channel whereby when we are reacting, when I'm reacting, we react on facts. No hard feelings here. I don't have hard feelings here. Bringing non-issues. No, no, no. I don't bring non-issues in my channel, and I don't have any hatred towards anybody. I'm just talking about the things which are out there, how the videos are. And I want people to know me by that, because I don't want to be a channel full of hate. I don't want to hate someone. But maybe sometimes you can see me, maybe my face has changed. Sometimes it can change according to how maybe the thing I'm reacting upon. Maybe someone has said bad thing to another fellow human being, so it can affect even me or you. So that does not mean I hate that person. So I want to do a reaction which is full of wisdom, a reaction whereby a channel whereby when you go there you can get 1 2 3, it can help you. I think that is better. I don't want whereby when I sit here maybe I just dwell on some things which are not true. I want to be talking maybe when I advise, because when you are reacting you have to put your advice there also. So we advise, we move ahead. You never know, these platforms can make someone in future to change, because we are just here, okay, people are looking for money, but in future maybe you can see, check and say, oh, so and so said such a thing. That thing really affected me direct. So because there was a video one which I made, another person wrote a comment and told me, it's like you read me, you read what I was going through, and exactly, and I'm happy you made such a reaction. So I want such reaction to be like that, whereby you can relate, you can single out, or maybe say this one really really is true, or maybe it can help someone. So that is the kind of reaction I want to be or to be doing. Anyway, I've been doing it, but still we have to push it forward as we move ahead, because each day we have new members, as I said. So new members, don't just think we are just reacting for the sake of reacting. We advise here, we react upon things which are happening, and the way they are, not maybe comparing how good. I'm not perfect. Yes, I can never be. I'm a human being. So it is just because when someone says something, at least you should have a say, what if this thing would have happened to you? How would you have taken it? Or maybe, do you think this is the right thing? That is it. By someone asking, or by me sitting here asking, do you think that is right, or what you did is wrong, does not mean I'm perfect. I'm not. But according to what I'm seeing at that time, as a human being, I'm seeing like something which is not right. Maybe I might say it this way, the another person say, but you didn't say it right. It should have been this. Yes, that is now agreeing and disagreeing mutually. So that is it. So now we are on this Nyabohanse podcast. So I was happy, or I'm happy how they came out and defended themselves, because they said, because according to Mura Senso, Mura said this podcast, Nyabuhanse podcast, when it was created, it was not created to be the way now it is turning to be. It's like now it was created for a certain individuals, you see, which I don't think that is right, because a podcast is where people go there and maybe they go and interview people. Anybody, even they can call me here and say, Pamela's World Kenya, why are you doing reaction? What made you start doing reaction? And I explain myself, blah, blah, blah. And then another person. It is about the things which are happening, things which are trending. And it is not for certain individual. It is universal. So that is what I know about podcast. Maybe, I don't know, because maybe I've not traveled enough to know all what podcast is all about. But according to my thoughts or how I know it, it should be for everyone. Eh? Like now, reaction, when we are reacting, it should not be limited. Also, it should be anything you see, you react upon if you have time, because it's only that you cannot react on everything because time. Sometimes they happen at the same time, so you can't tell which one you are reacting upon. So today's video, we are talking also, and we are going to analyze that one also. That's why, how you can see my posture. I'm just talking to my people because you are my people. So sometimes we need to talk, not just come, ha, 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 ha. No, sometimes we just have to be calm when talking. So now, when these people came out, they said they just started themselves because Sintake's channel was not doing well. And there was a time they sat at Pablo's place, him, Pablo, and M7. And they did some interviews. And then the subscribers, some of their subscribers, these people, not even these people, we share subscribers. So the subscribers advised them if they can do it because they saw the potential in them. Then they were advised to start such a thing. Then they started. And then when they started now, even when they have been interviewing people, they even went to Mura's home and they gave them a shout out, and it is working. So they are saying it is not him who started. Even if he started it, it does not mean they cannot not maybe interview people. It's like now it was started, but for a certain individual, which is not right. It's like now, even him, when he's doing his work, he's doing his job, when he's working with his GoPros, he's not limited, but him, he want people to be limited. Yeah. So that is a king. Now they gave an example of King Herod. Remember those people who know the Bible, who people who have read the Bible. Herod, king of when Roman, you see Herod, when he heard that a king is born, and the wise men passed there and told him they are going to worship the king. A king is born. He asked, he told them, go worship him. And when you worship him, come back and tell me so that I can go and worship him too. But when they went, the angels appeared to them and told them, don't go that way, use a different route going back home. So when Herod waited and not seen these wise men, they gave an order for children from 3 years below, 3 years to 0 years, to be killed. And children were killed, boys, and the king or the Lord or the Savior was not among the ones which were affected. So it's like now when Mura Senso, because he's been seeing, he's been watching even the people whom he's saying, don't watch these negative reactors. He's been watching them. Even the people he's saying they are making videos in the bush. No one is bringing them this. He's watching them. So he's watching each and every video. So like when Herod waited, like now him, after watching, because he's been seeing now how these people are growing. He's seeing the numbers and he's seeing how people are being interviewed. And with podcast, it is not limited. They can even interview president, politician, all these big people. That is it. That is the work. And unlike this other maybe platform whereby you work with the GoPro, you do ABCD. So it's a bit different. So maybe the king of the swamp maybe thought, hey, if I leave this thing like this, if these people are spared, one day maybe they might take over. And I think I made such a video in my last video immediately after he did his live, or maybe was it live? I think I made a live. Yeah, so I think I made a live. I went live. So now this they came and defended themselves by saying that. So when this Senso Mura saw this, he said, unsubscribe to all of them, because no, unsubscribing is like now killing the channels. That is it, killing the channel. That is what Herod did, you misusing the power. So this is it. And now these people have come to say they should have, or there should be, freedom of speech, because even in Kenya we have an article. It's only that I have not crammed that article. Freedom of speech, freedom of expression. We have it here. No one should limit you. We are free to express ourselves no matter what. That's why you see in Kenya mostly people demonstrate a lot, because it is in our constitution. So anybody, even children, you are free to express yourself the way you want, so long as you are not affecting anyone. But freedom of expression is there, of speech is there. So they are saying they have freedom. The government, the country or the constitution provide that. So no one can come and maybe try to dictate whatever they are doing. And they are not there to gossip. Hmm? They are not going to gossip. They are doing their things, and they wonder why they are being maybe fired, and he is not the one who employed them, fired, and he is not the one who is doing the work. They are doing their work, and there are some comments also which they got, which I also want to maybe chip in. Some ask them, why instead of dwelling on this ABCD, why don't you be talking about the electricity which is affecting you, the water, so shortage which is affecting you. They said in Nyabohanse there's nothing like that. They have electricity, they have water. It's only that these people who have been calling themselves the Muras, they are not from Nyabohanse. They are a bit far on their father. Even that power, the reason why they have not been having that power, the line, because their faces, you see, there are lines, maybe where you, maybe the connection, where the connection should be. It is not from Nyabohanse. It is from another, and it's like a router from another place which is not Nyabohanse. So them, they don't come from Nyabohanse. So they are saying whatever they are saying, whatever they are doing, they are still on the right track, because where they are, there is power, there is water. So they don't see why people should come with such maybe topics or comments, and still okay, they can still take that maybe, but what they are saying, they have power, they have water. And another thing which they also said is about, maybe Mura Senso said, people from outside are the people who are now trying to destroy or to spoil or to maybe divide the people from Nyabohanse. And they said if maybe people can check now, who are the real, maybe the natives there. It's like Maja KE and another home there, but the rest, they're just people who bought land, people who came from other different areas. But if you check, now this is my take, if you check a developed area, wherever, all over the world, any place which is developed, it is not the natives which are making that place to develop. It is people who come from outside. They are the people who bring new ideas. They are people who come with money. They are the people who make the place to grow. But if it were just left for maybe the natives only, a place cannot grow. Because now you see, you can be maybe natives there, but you just have your land, you are not exposed. And now people come from outside, they come and buy your land, they bring development there. So for him to come and say people from outside are the people who are now trying to spoil Nyabohanse, so that is not right. Even him is also one of them, because he doesn't come from there. So that was also not right. Then there's also one thing which I saw there, because when you are analyzing, you have to check. I saw Sintake as someone who is there to make that channel grow without fear. And I saw some fear in Pablo, because Pablo is there, but he's not himself, because whenever he's talking, or whenever he want to chip in, and or whenever he want to say something, he has to calculate his words. He has to check the words which are not going to affect the king of the swamp. So, but I see Sintake as someone who is taking it head on, because this is what he has decided he want to do. This is their channel, and this is their their brand. It is a brand now. So when you are having a brand, whenever you have fear in whatever you are doing, you can never grow. So I'm seeing this one in Pablo because he's not out there fully like Sintake is. Not the first or second. All whenever they are doing this podcast, okay, he's chipping in, yes, but he's not strong enough. He has to stand and move on because he cannot be moving on with the podcast and then looking back at what Marwa or Senso or Mura is going to talk about because already he's talked about it. Already he doesn't want any challenge. Already he doesn't want anybody who is now trying to rise up. He would try as much as possible to make those channels to die. This is what he's trying to do because you wonder if he is such an influencer as he say. An influencer, you should not fight the small one, but because he's seeing some potential, he's seeing upcoming. Because there's one video which I made. You can make or you can be as teachers. You know, teachers they train children, they train their pupils, they teach people, but later on the people, their students come up and then they become engineers, they become doctors, they become anything in the world. But teachers, you see, but still they are teachers. So I would have advised or ask this sense of Mura just to be someone. Maybe I did this to my family, to my community. Yes, they are doing good. I'm happy because if you are helping them to be good or to grow, but not helping them maybe to grow, but you control them. This controlling freak, because he's a control freak, is one person. He's abroad, he's very far, wherever he is, but he still want to check what is happening. How many views do they have? How many subscribers are they getting? You see, because he want to be the one on top, the only one on top. And coming down to this Nabuhanse podcast to talk about them, that was not the right thing. And the only advice I can give is to Pablo, because Pablo, if Pablo can pull his socks and be strong and help Sintake, because Sintake is tackling this almost alone. If you see the way he talks, because he's bringing it out the way it is. But now, Pablo is now he's there, but not strong. You see, you can see not strong. You know, you can have your children, you know how they are. Maybe my child is strong. Not that they are not your children, but you know, this one is not strong enough. So when you are giving them duties, you know whom to give what and whom to give what. So now Pablo should pull up his socks, because the other day, you remember, he even advised the niece to never go against Censo, because if he goes against Censo, she will never have subscribers or grow. So if he can take this thing now, must be following this in their podcast, this might kill the podcast, because he has, or they have to put themselves, not bring another person or maybe lean to another person. They decided they are opening this. So let people love them the way they are. Let people subscribe to their channel because of the hard work they are putting in there, not because of sense or because of Mura. This is my advice to them if they want the podcast to grow, because it is doing well, but it's only one-sided. One side is strong, the other one is not that strong. You see, still looking back, what if we say this? What if we say this? When you are interviewing people or when you are doing something, so long as your mind tells you whatever you are doing is right, it doesn't matter what the other person is going to say, because look at him where he is. He doesn't look back in the videos he's making. He does it. He gets numbers, and then there it is. So what you are doing, when you are doing yours, do it. Get your numbers, and then you go, because here is his job. So him, he doesn't care what he's saying or at what platform he's saying it. And then and he gets numbers, he gets views, he gets subscribers, and you are still doing your things. You are out there. You decided you want to be ABCD, and then you still look back. So looking back is like, you remember Lut's wife. You look back, you get stuck there. So because people will not know you, where do you stand? Because people also want, maybe assume now I want to go to be interviewed. I want someone who interview me, but who with real, maybe not even thinking if I ask Pamela this, maybe it will affect who. No, ask questions. Ask questions which you feel you want to ask. Don't look back. So this one I see it in Pablo, but Sintake is doing it, and that one I think the Sintake thing has brought people and is bringing numbers and is bringing some views there. So I'm happy they defended themselves. They told Stenso he is not part of it. He's not the creator of the podcast. So they want that freedom. They want to do their things as you are doing your thing. So don't meddle. Even if maybe you did gave them a shout out, don't use that shout out to make them go down or to take maybe permission from you. It's not right at all at all. Like now, someone is coming to control my small channel. No, I will not allow that. So that is that. Otherwise, I'm happy, I'm humbled, I'm thankful, and Jamaican uncle is like he's in town. So that is that. I don't want the video to be long, but another thing which I wanted to say, I want our channel to grow in a positive way. I want our channel, not positive to positive. Me, I talk of things the way they are. So I want us to be known of a channel where we have no grudge with anybody. We don't. And I don't think we will reach there. We don't have a grudge with anybody. And I want us to be open-minded when we are reacting. No, I include you here because you're my family. When we are reacting, we react on things which are happening. We don't put hatred there. No. And I want it to be a channel which, when we are reacting, you can take advice from there. You can say, okay, watch that chat. Because there's a time I got a comment when someone commented and said the how I reacted made it's like I read her mind, or because that is exactly what she was going through. And it was good that I made that reaction at that time. So it should be maybe a reaction where when I add mine, it teaches someone, or maybe someone can learn from that. Not that I'm perfect. I can never be. I can never be perfect. Maybe I can put it this way, and then another person says, "Oh, it would have been this." Yes, maybe we just disagree mutually. So, but all I'm saying, I just want a channel whereby when you sit back and you say, "Oh, I can go and rewatch there," and then get something to help me in future. Yes, because just not just reacting for the sake of reacting. Okay, we can react. We need numbers. We need, but now when there is a place whereby you can advise your advice as you can, maybe as you think it should be, or maybe it might not go as per maybe another person will, but you as a person or us in our channel. Yes, that is what I want. But all in all, I'm very thankful because I have a good audience. I have a very the system supporting system is good because I love you. You love me so much. You love me the way I am, who I am, and we are growing. So let's pull our socks. Road to 5K. Thank you so much. And as I said in my lives, we will be doing some live, because the reason why I didn't do some live because this ring light of mine had a problem. So I cannot do a live when I'm having my phone like this. So. But now it's okay. We'll be going live, and I want us to be big number when we are live, when we are making a video. Keep on watching, keep on subscribing, keep on sharing the videos. So when we are live, please come and watch. So thank you so much. I'm happy and I'm grateful. May you not lack anything. May God be with you always. Thank you so much, Team Pamela. Team, thank you so much. God be with you. As we keep on watching, because we have to have videos every now and then, videos back to back, because they have a lot, and we have the energy to bring them. So why not? So thank you so much. See you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, road to 5K, share the video, give the video as many likes as possible. Thank you so much, and see you in my next video. Bye bye, and love you. Bye.